So I'm here today with Mr. Mohan Ramanathan from a company called Advanced Construction Technologies. He is a distinguished member of the industry, the construction sector. He is also an alumnus of IIT Madras, and therefore it is always a pleasure to talk to him. He supports our work extensively and always gives very constructive opinions and shows us the path that we should be taking in construction. Sir, thank you for joining us. I'd like to get your opinion on the progress we've made over the years. How do you think the work we are doing now on low carbon and lean construction technology is relevant to our construction sector, to the country, and any advice on where to focus further would be welcome.
So thank you, Professor Gettu. It's always a pleasure for me to come back to this campus, my alma mater, 50 years ago. And I have been involved with the Building Sciences and Civil Engineering Department since 40 years. And I've seen several sets of professors, research students, and the nature of research being conducted here. And I'm very proud and always tell my friends and in the industry that IIT Madras is the leading institute when it comes to civil engineering. And rightly so, IIT Madras is now ranked number 1. So whatever they do is futuristic, and they select topics to benefit the industry. And I'm seeing it year after year, all my visits here and on conferences and so on. Now coming to this group, which is unique and for technologies for low carbon and lean construction, the whole world is talking about this subject. And nothing can start in the industry without the basic research, which means the help of people like Professor Gettu and his team. Material research is very important. We cannot keep saying we have these material, we have natural materials, exploit them. Those days are gone. So we are looking for, from the industry, alternate materials to be used in construction. India is booming. It will become a 5 trillion economy. And the use of materials and the quantity of materials we are going to use in construction is enormous. So the research that Professor Gettu and team are doing is very relevant, that they will bring out, and they have brought out certain materials, and they themselves are showcasing this in real-time projects within the campus and outside the campus. So if you ask me whether they are doing the relevant research, I think they are doing one of the most relevant research for the industry. The times are gone when you do research for research sake, for getting a PhD for their students. Their outputs are very much industry driven and industry useful. Low carbon, we civil engineers don't understand this very much. To my knowledge, we are one of the biggest, construction is one of the biggest polluters or throwing carbon in the air. So we have a great responsibility to bring low carbon materials, and Professor Gettu and team have brought zero carbon cement also in the market by their research. So I would think that low carbon and lean construction is also a subject of very great interest in the industry, but it has to be mandated only by getting confidence. More consultants, contractors should start using these methods. One disadvantage is the cost. Whenever a new technology, new material is introduced in any part of the world, the cost may be the highest at that time. With more usage and more confidence and more people adopting it, the cost will naturally come down and it will come to a level of acceptance in the long run. We need to adopt these methods for India as a country because we are in the top 7 countries, top 7 polluting countries for carbon. So we must make sure we get out of this and come into the second group of countries which are lower than 1.5 2%. So this is possible only by research and bringing them into practice and guiding contractors to use them, and also sensitizing the owners to that cost is not the only benefit. Our generations to come will appreciate what we are doing. Present generation may talk about cost, but the next generation will talk about how we did it and will make India a better place. So I wish them all success. It's a very great leap by them and their research team. And we from the industry, I can say, we'll come together and help the ideas that they come out of this campus into the practical field. Thank you.